So in the last couple of weeks that were leading up to Spider-Man Homecoming, we really got to learn a lot of details about some of the Easter eggs in the bigger world Marvel and Sony are trying to build out for the future of this franchise. And make no mistake, this is a franchise that is going to most likely stay in the MCU as long as Sony plays ball with Disney and Marvel for a better part of, I would say, till literally it's the biggest failure in the world if that ever happens with this franchise. I mean, it's currently the biggest entertainment franchise of all time, passing Star Wars, so I don't see that happening, but you never know what could happen down the road. So with that in mind, they've dropped a lot of hints towards the future of the MCU, and most specifically about Miles Morales. Kevin Feige, the man in charge of the MCU, has even said, yeah, Miles Morales exists in our world. You might not see him, but he's out there, and there's Easter eggs towards this. And of course, this is all more or less confirmed when you watch the movie. So now going into the future, we look back at what's being said about it and, some of the other interviews that are showing up. And Tom Holland himself, who of course plays young Peter Parker Spider-Man, was asked about the potential of Miles Morales showing up. And this is what he had to say, and I quote, "That would be something that I would be very up for doing. It's something that I would be really, really hoping to happen. I think Miles Morales is a great character. I think it would be fantastic to have an actor of color playing a superhero on screen. And I just think it's going to be something very cool and something very exciting for this universe." Now, I'm no insider here or anything. I don't know anything specific, but when everybody that's being interviewed about it is not denying it, like they do a lot of other aspects. They're outright saying, yeah, he exists. Oh yeah, I would love to see that happen. Oh yeah, that's gonna happen down the road. Doesn't it more or less seem like that Marvel is prepping us for it? Maybe it's not gonna happen in Spider-Man 3, but maybe they introduce little Miles Morales in Spider-Man 2, and then come some Avengers movie or something, maybe it's time for Peter Parker to hang it up and Miles takes over. We don't know how they're going to handle this, but it seems like they are prepping people for it. And when you look at what Sony's doing with Miles Morales, when you look at the fact he's going to be appearing in a new cartoon and he has his own film coming in December of 2018, you really start to notice a pattern. And it does seem like in a decade or two, when Tom Holland is ready to walk away, well, they don't have to keep him around like Robert Downey Jr., considering they'll have a legacy character who by that time, believe it or not, will be 25 to 30 years old in comics. Miles Morales will be a classic character that people have grown up with their entire lives. How effing awesome is that?